All right, now, I think you have a little egg on your face because I think you said the Mavericks would win in 6.
I know. Who knew? I mean, who knew I'd have the egg in my face? Yeah, exactly. I wasn't aggressive enough.
It could go all the way.
That was Rachel Smith reporting for ABC.
I cannot believe that Matthew McConaughey, of all the actors in the world, would take his shirt off in a movie. Totally disappointed.
I am so glad he did. He's a Texan, that's
you
why.
And a few million other women out there.
This is News 8 Now in high definition.
Good evening, I'm Debbie Denmon. Thank you for joining us. An entire neighborhood vandalized, and tonight police are wading through dozens of complaints trying to catch the people who did it. But at least one camera was rolling, and it could lead right to the criminals. Channel 8's Jonathan Betts is live in Carrollton with the very latest. Jonathan, a lot of cars damaged.
Yeah, Debbie, Channel 8 News.
Well, Dallas firefighters are just now wrapping up a fire that started more than 24 hours ago. These flames broke out at the Waste Management Recycling Facility on Cash Road. 2 firefighters went to the hospital for heat exhaustion yesterday. Others had to work in shifts because of the hot temperatures. Dallas Fire Rescue tells News 8 it's been an around-the-clock effort. This afternoon, groups were breaking down bales of recycled material to make sure the fire was really out. Flames caused $50,000 in damage. This fire started when a front loader tipped over and sent sparks into a pile of cardboard. On the same day the Tour de France begins, official charges were filed against biker Lance Armstrong. The U.S. anti-doping agency is accusing the 7-time Tour de France winner of using performance-enhancing drugs. This case now goes to an arbitration panel, and if Armstrong is found guilty, he could be stripped of the titles he won between 1999 and 2005. We are up to 4 earthquakes in a week in North Texas. The latest happened just south of Keene yesterday afternoon. It was only a 2.3 magnitude and no reports of damage, but it's the 3rd one in Johnson County since last Saturday and the 4th quake for the area overall after one hit Corsicana. Now, last Sunday's quake was the strongest. 911 calls came in from across Johnson County. Nobody got hurt, but the earthquake was big enough to rattle windows and cause some minor damage. A line of thunderstorms several hundred miles long plowed across the eastern U.S., killing at least a dozen people. It also knocked out power to more than 3 million people during a triple-digit heat wave. ABC's Stephen Portnoy reports.
Washington.
The power outages in the Northeast also unplugged social media. Pinterest, Instagram, and Netflix all went down last night. Users say Pinterest and Instagram are working again, but some Netflix users are still having some trouble. The company says people should try to reconnect or remove the app and then reinstall it. Hundreds of low-income and homeless people in Dallas have a better way to keep cool this summer. Volunteers from Hands and Heart Ministry passed out neck coolers to the homeless this morning. Bagwell Promotions donated them. These coolers will last for a few months, and there's no need for a fridge. Just put them in water, and the neck coolers actually activate on their own. A first of its kind in Keller today. A father and son get ordained as Catholic priests at the same time. Chuck Huff, the 3rd and 4th, were ordained this morning at St. Elizabeth and Seton, along with 4 others. And we introduced you to the father and son. They are deacons at News 8. And we introduced you to them, rather, at News 8 at 10 last night, and they are deacons. They are from the Episcopal Diocese in Fort Worth, and both are married. The Vatican is also now allowing more married Episcopal clergy to become Catholic priests.
This is the most exciting thing that has happened to me in 20 years of ordained ministry. And for the Anglican Church, this is the best thing that's happened to us since the Reformation itself.
Lord God.
The historic ordination ceremony was easy enough, but this father and son will face challenges if they ever get divorced from their wives. Both signed clauses saying they would then become celibate. Dirk Nowitzki putting down the basketball today and picking up a baseball bat in Frisco, where he is slugging it out right now for a good cause. The Mavs star is the heavy hitter for his Heroes Celebrity Baseball game, which benefits children in need. It's happening right now, which you can see thanks to our instant Live 8 technology. There is a mound of celebrities at the Dr. Pepper ballpark, and you can see all the fans out there. Jason Terry, Delonte West, Dallas Cowboys star Drew Pearson, even ESPN's Charles Barkley is helping out Dirk with this. And guess who's managing one of the celebrity teams? Our own Joe Trahan. So coming up later in sports, what Dirk has to say about the quest for free agent Darren Williams. In just a few hours, fireworks will light up North Texas as the first big celebrations get underway for this Independence Day holiday. And we stopped by Alamo Fireworks today in Hutchins and found some people buying their own. More of the aerial fireworks are selling this year compared to the smaller ground fireworks that sold better last year. The difference is the lower fire risk. Alamo Fireworks says there was a big rush this morning, but most people wait until July 3rd or 4th to stock up. More people die from alcohol-related crashes over the 4th of July holiday than any other time of the year, and that's why this is a no-refusal weekend here in North Texas. People who refuse a breath test may get their blood drawn. Troopers will focus on high-risk areas like parks and rec centers, so expect to see these officers at large parties or fireworks shows. More than a dozen mosquito pools have tested positive for West Nile virus in North Texas, and cities are killing off as many as they can. Tonight, a neighborhood in the northwest part of the city in Denton will be sprayed for mosquitoes. That's starting at 10 o'clock through 3 tomorrow morning, and that's because 2 people tested positive for West Nile last week. The target area is inside Mimosa, University, Bolivar, and Hinkle, so keep your pets inside and doors and windows closed. A Texas man trying to save chimpanzees could die because of one, the latest on his attack in Africa. Plus, the life of legendary car racer and builder Carroll Shelby celebrated today in Plano with a peek at the car's newest models. And it's the last day for sales tax savings on Amazon. The big change coming to Texas shoppers. Steve.
Well, once
A young man from Texas went to Africa and was almost killed by the animals he was trying to save. 26-year-old Andrew Oberly is in critical condition this evening after being attacked by chimpanzees. It happened at the Jane Goodall Institute. Witnesses say 2 of the chimps reached under the fence and pulled him by his feet in their enclosure. Oberly was attacked and dragged half a mile before armed guards could actually rescue him.
When we arrived there,
the Goodall Institute says the Texas grad student broke the rules by going inside the first of 2 security fences. Americans living in Mexico with dual citizenship are about to head to the polls. Voters will elect a new president tomorrow, and some say the drug war is the top issue for the country. Others are focusing on economic growth, which affects trade with the U.S. Enrique Peña Nieto of the PRI party is the frontrunner. He's challenged by Andres Manuel Lopez Obrador of the leftist PRD party and Josefina Vasquez of the conservative PAN party. Do your online shopping now, because starting tomorrow, Amazon.com will start adding 8% sales tax for Texans. Amazon had refused to pay taxes because it didn't have any stores or buildings in the state. But Texas officials said the company had a warehouse near Dallas and sent Amazon a bill, get this, for $269 million in uncollected sales tax. In retaliation for that tax bill, Amazon closed the facility. So we'll keep you posted on that story.
Ouch.
It is a big ouch. Well, a lot of folks may want to be indoor shopping in some mall because it's just so hot outside.
It is hot out there, but you know, we haven't seen triple digits for about a couple of days. So that's been at least a little bit of a blessing here in North Texas. And tomorrow we won't be anywhere near 100 degrees, at least not anytime soon.
All right, that sounds good. Thank you, Steve. Legendary race car driver and car builder, the late Carroll Shelby, was honored tonight in North Texas. The Shelby American 50th Anniversary Tour made its only Texas stop today in Plano. Carroll Shelby graduated from Dallas's Woodrow Wilson High School back in 1940. He's known for developing the first Cobras and Shelby Mustangs. Many of those cars were on display today. Well, a lot of folks are probably keeping their fingers crossed that we get Darren Williams.
I think it's going to take more than crossed fingers, but tonight is kind of the night where it all begins. Team President Nolan Ryan and his run-in with the Snow Monkeys back when he worked for the Texas Parks and Wildlife Commission. We got some help from our viewers on what that run-in may have looked like, and it looked a lot like that famous brawl with Robin Ventura. We appreciate all of the viewers who submitted pictures to our Facebook and Twitter pages. These 3 are from Sam Hale, Justin Holland, and Renee Jackson. Keep the pictures coming to our Facebook page and Twitter accounts.
That's hilarious.
We'll get more on tonight at 10 o'clock, and we must remind all animal lovers out there, and that includes Debbie and I, that no snow monkeys were harmed for this story.
No, not at all. Just big kisses. I love, though, the creative editing there. And he's laughing with this as well, don't you think?
Oh, he was so funny to hear when he told the story to the Ticket a couple years ago. He knows it's funny all the way through, but he just pushes through and tells it like a straight man. They're laughing the whole time, and it's just a hilarious story. But It's turned into a promotion at the ballpark tomorrow.
Oh, I think so. I think they'll be selling those before it's all said and done.
eBay's going to be big for those. Yeah.
All right. Thanks for watching. We'll see you back here at 10 o'clock.